Hey everybody, this is Tanner, Mr. Crazy, coming at you with another video. This video is showing off my craft room. It's not in the cleanest way right now. I have like a big table. This is a huge room. It's like half of our basement. Here's my big Hercraft table. I'm just going to spin you around and I'll get more in depth in my craft area. I have a lot of stuff sitting on here because I have a lot of giveaways. See, all this paper has to be gave away on my blog. Here's something I was using with paint. Really just going to not do anything with it because it's a mess. You don't want to get a bigger mess. So, demonstrating my trash can. Here's the main overview of my table. This is where you see all my videos. You sort of see me fry like this in my hands and whatnot. There's my Cricut Expression. I use it quite a bit. And then I have this really fun thing. It's a mess as well that has everything. And then on each side here you have these. Like I said, I'll get into more depth. I have a TV over here, a big 52-inch. I have a couch. This is a really nice rec room, you could say. Then here's my closet. I actually go open this other door. So here's the overview of my closet. Now my camera doesn't work that well when I'm trying to do a big shot. So I sort of have to move it along. I have tons of paper. I just got in a big order from one of my favorite paper companies. They're called Canvas Corp. So here's a little view of my paper choices. So then here is, now closets are always a mess. Remember, nobody has a clean closet unless it's organized. There's a difference from clean and organized. So here is some Copics and some Crayola crayons, because you can color my stamps with anything. You have, and here's this, it's really a ribbon, it's a rod that I went from here over here. I don't really recommend it because, as you can tell here, your ribbon just rolls down. So the closet isn't where I keep organized. It's when people come into my room and they see stuff. Because you can close this off with doors and not let people come in. Remember. And here's my E2. I don't even use this thing. There's some priority boxes, my dog's toys. In here is extra Cuttlebug plates. I don't have another C plate. I wish I did. But I thought I did, but then I was going to ship it to a friend, and I didn't. Here's Memento ink. I ordered a bunch of it. Ordered tons of it, and StazOn, and all kinds of ink that I never use. Doilies, and some Crayola markers, and all kinds of stuff. In this next drawer is construction paper I don't even use. So if I was ever going to do some crafts with like some younger kids, I would definitely use this. In here, I ordered a lot of A2 sized envelopes from clearbags.com. So they're all in here. And yeah, see, those are envelopes too. Here's an extra Cuttlebug. Here's all my vinyl. And I have some aluminum foil down here because you can emboss with your embossing machine, your Cuttlebug, anyone. Here's some embossing powder for heat embossing. A Bind It All I showcased in a video. These scissors have not moved in about 3 years. Here's some paint, just some real simple ideas, and up there is some school books and just some books I've had all throughout my life, you know. And then there's some scrapbooks over there. So then in here, these drawers are just random crafts. I take that back. Here's some Cricut Imagine vinyl. Here's some FedEx shippers. Some clay, some paper I've never seen before. I own too much stuff, guys. So if you're over visiting us from Fave Crafts for National Scrapbooking Month or Crafting Month, I think it is. I don't remember. She wanted me to share some of my organizing tips, and I didn't really know what to say because I didn't want to, you know, clean my room. I cleaned it. Trust me, I cleaned it. But I didn't want to get too in there. So I really like painting. So I have some of these like cats and dogs that I paint with, which are really fun. They're like clay, or you know, they're that white stuff that you can paint. Here's a Your Story, and here's some paper from Aaron Lee Creative. Very nice paper. Then over here I have some of those things you get by at Michael's. I have another one, but my mom hasn't put it together. So Then here's some extra ribbon that I don't use. Here's some Brads and Zutter. And you can sort of label them right here. And if they don't fit right here, I'm sure they'll fit right here. And here's some Stampin' Up! Stamps that I've already. Here's some Paper Tray ink. Since I do own my own stamp company, I don't use them as much as I used to. But here's like a Just Buzzin' By. You know, some extra ink and some of this. And here's just entitled Stuff. And that's really what it is. It's really more of the Martha Stewart punches. And they make that horrible noise. And here's stickers. That's all that is. This drawer is stamps I don't use. Here's my favorite stamps. I've got my Peachy Keens, my Market Streets, my Jillian Vance Design. I've got some my favorite Stampin' Up, Tim Holtz, Stampers Anonymous, more Market Street. You know, my favorite ones to go to. Here's some more stickers, which is a little bit more empty drawer. Clear stamps, just random ones from different companies. And then here's my wood-mounted stamps. I'm just going to use my foot to close that. And then let's move on over to, here's my Cricut Imagine under all this stuff. And over here is where I like to organize. So, my table that I got from Hercraft, they came with these awesome little things to pull out. And I got one to go all the way down to the floor. And then I've got these things, and real simple to use. You can just pretty much, they're another thing that you can hide. And then over here, I've got 2 shelves that I need to put right here. And then up here, I have my Tim Holtz embossing or distress inks. And I keep the distress inks back there. And the white ones over there is Jenny Bullen's ink. And then here's a birthday card I got from one of my design team members. So, thank you, Michelle. I love that card. Then on my table, I have my cutting area. And I just have a Fiskars cheap trimmer. I don't know if it was cheap. It was like $20, I think. Then over here, I just keep a place for if I'm using my webcam. I put my laptop here. And I put a webcam attachment right here. So then, I have some Ranger archival ink. I have my desk area. This gives you a lot of space. My table was $1,200, so you might want to remember that when you're ordering yours. I don't recommend the company that well. I didn't have good experience with them, but a lot of people do. Here's my Cricut Expression. Just a simple Cricut Expression, you know, when I first started. Some tape, some pictures from Walmart, some cotton swabs. Now over here is another thing that you can use, and it has, this is seriously how I keep my stuff. And you know, when I clean, I can move this paper over, but for the time being, no one keeps a clean desk. And if they do, you know, they're organizing freaks. So in this drawer has all my plates for my letterpress machine. And you know, just some different stuff. Oh, I do have my Kinder Stampo stamps in here. Great stamps. Then down here, I keep some punches, which I used to keep all my Paper Tray ink paper, but I outgrew it. So then down here is where I kept more of my paper, but I outgrew it too. But these right here are awesome. You can get them at Peachy Keen Stamps. I ordered these last Christmas, and they're acrylic. And you just take that paper off, and you can color them, whatever you want to with them. Then right here, here's all my Mr. Crazy stamps, as you can tell. Then right down there, I don't have anything there. Now, I have a lot of space to grow, which I'm always growing. Down here is where I keep my favorite hand go-to stamps. You know, I have some more from Market Street. Some, somehow, my Creative Time stamps are still down there, but they're in a different space now. I love her. Here's some Stampin' Up! And Paper Tray ink paper I couldn't find room for anywhere else. Here is my main new Cuttlebug area. And here's my Creative Time stamps. So they're all in a nice little area. I have about 25, 30 stamps sets from her, so I love her. And she has dies too, so that's really cool. And then more paper. Now my favorite paper companies are My Mind's Eye, DCWV, you know, just the regular companies. I have nothing special about my paper. It's really, all kinds of paper. So, if you're new to me from Fave Crafts, check out my blog, www.mrcricketcrazy.com. That's mrcricketcrazy.com. And I do have a stamp line. I am 13, so that's just answering a lot of people's most asked questions. Also, over here is where I keep 3 rows of Cricut cartridges, my Copics, some Glimmer Mist, my ATG, all my archival ink, which there's 25. And here's how I take my pictures. So I just put one of these on the table in front of my Cricut, just like this. And when it's closed, you can tell, just sit the card there and snap your picture with the light. So it's really easy to do. So thanks everybody for watching a Mr. Cricket Crazy video. See you next time. Bye guys.